thirsty. I'm gonna drink.
Okay. Where did you get that water?
I don't know why.
Like, is it pure? It has to be sterile because there can be so many different critters in that can really mess you up.
I think I got it from the pond.
What?
No, seriously, Taylor. Like, you can get so many diseases from that water. Like, it happened to me once. Like, it can even affect us. I got Cyclosporiasis.
What? What's that?
It's this parasite that you can get from the water and stuff. And I carry this around with me sometimes to just, like, remember what I went through and the struggle that it was. And it's caused by Cyclosporiasis, and it is 8.6 micrometers in diameter. It's sphere-shaped, and it has an oocyte that's got a bilayered wall. And when it erupts, it releases oocytes. One.
Ew, gross. How did you get that?
I was playing mud volleyball, and afterwards we went and we were swimming in the pond, and apparently I got a mouthful of that gross water. Apparently there was some fecal matter in it. Yeah, fecal matter. And you can get cyclosporiasis from ingesting the oocytes that get into the fecal matter in like food and water that you ingest. And apparently if you like travel a lot, you can get it that way too because you don't know where your food's coming from. But it doesn't really go person to person very much because then you would have to be eating direct fecal matter.
Ew. Yeah, guys, I remember this from our microbiology class. You ingest it orally, and it makes its way all the way to your small intestines, typically the jejunum, and it interferes with your absorption, and it is unknown whether the pathogenesis is due to the enterocyte dysfunction or from the toxins released, and it leaves through your feces.
Oh gosh, that explains why it made me feel as bad as I did. I got like abdominal cramping, I was really gassy, I was nauseous, I got the Hershey squirts. Oh god, it was a mess. I felt terrible, and then I was so tired. I think if you're like even younger, like it can be even worse.
How did they even diagnose that as cyclosporosis? I feel like that could be mixed up with many common stomach bugs.
Well, I had to go to the doctor, obviously, because I was like so sick. But they did, first I had to give them a stool sample. I know, kind of gross. But I gave them a stool sample, and they told me I might have to do it more than once because like the oocytes aren't always in each bowel movement. But then they told me that they did an acid-fast stain to see the oocytes, and also the oocytes are autofluorescent, so they can look at those under microscopes. And they also had to run PCR on it. So it was kind of like intense to figure out what it was.
Isn't that treated with like antibiotics or something? Or how exactly was that treated?
Yeah, I was on 2 different antibiotics. I was on trimethoprim, and I took 160 milligrams of that, and sulfamethoxazole that I took 800 milligrams of. And I took those each in a pill twice a day for 7 to 10 days until it finally got cleared up.
How do I prevent myself from getting it? I don't want that. That's horrible.
By avoiding water that is contaminated with cyclospora. So you really want to stay away from the contaminated feces. And also by not drinking that disgusting pond water.
Okay.
Don't drink the water.
And I didn't put my signs and symptoms up there, but it's